Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group YouTube channel. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and head trader at True Trading Group. If you guys don't know, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that provides university level and professional trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools. We do live workshops, provide individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. And we cover all styles of trading. There's day trading, swing trading, and also even long-term investing. There's something for everybody at True Trading Group. Why should you listen to anything that I have to share with you on this YouTube channel, folks? Well, it's because I didn't figure this out by scouring through hours of YouTube videos and sitting in Discord rooms. I began my career over 17 years ago working for T3 Alpha Fund, my first job right out of college, where they made me go through an educational training program before they let me touch $1 of the fund's money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the same year that you had the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 9 other professional trading moderators and an over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries. We truly are a global community here at True Trading Group. And the bottom line is, folks, our members are doing well. We have 10,000 members, like I said, from 115 different countries. They're making money and they're becoming better traders. We actually are on one hell of a streak right now with 19 triple-digit gains so far in the month of November. We're trying to beat our record from October. We had 20 triple-digit gains called out, alerted, and capitalized on in True Trading Group in the month of October. We had 20. And here we are in November. We're halfway through the month. We already have 19. We are going for triple-digit gain number 20 and then 21 to break that record. We have a couple open positions that we are in right now between myself and some of the other moderators. I was able to capitalize on a beautiful trade today, about a 55% gain. One of our other moderators capitalizing on a 99% gain. Listen, I could round it up, but I'm not going to. Triple digits is triple digits. 99% is not triple digits, but that moderator is still in that position, holding on to one last piece of a runner to see if we can get that triple digit gain and match the record that we set in the month of October. This is the greatest trading environment that I've ever seen in my over 17-year career of doing this. I've never ever seen this kind of opportunity, whether you trade small caps, mid caps, large caps, day trade, swing trade, trade futures. I don't care what you trade. I've never seen this much opportunity. It's not normal to be able to capitalize on 19 triple-digit gains within the first couple weeks of a month. It's not normal, but that's what this market provides. And I'm telling you guys this right now, I don't see any bit of slowdown in that volatility, in that momentum. The market's been on an absolute rip your face off rally. And a lot of people have been sitting on the sidelines, not taking advantage of it. Not the case here. We are. And if you have not been taking advantage of this rally, I highly suggest that you join our 7-day trial. It's very simple. Go to ttgthree.com. That's TTG3 spelled out.com. Get real-time trade alerts from 9 professional traders, including myself, stocks, options, crypto, and futures, day trades, and swing trades, no matter what you guys trade. Go to ttgthree.com right now. It is a 7-day trial. It is 7 trading days. The weekends and holidays do not count against your 7-day trial. It is 7 trading days. We charge $3 just to make sure you're, in fact, a real person. Now, I do that simply because we maintain a very high quality chat room during the day. There are thousands of people in there that are trying to make money, that are focused on that goal. I do not want people coming into our chat, disrupting that and spamming a bunch of nonsense. So we charge $3 just to make sure that you're, in fact, a real person. There's no automatic renewal. There is no automatic upgrade. There is no reoccurring payment. It's literally a one-time payment of $3, less than you pay for your coffee at Starbucks. I guarantee it'll be the best damn $3 you ever spent in your life. Come trade with us. Feel what it's like to be part of the True Trading Group community. Trade amongst the other members. Get to know the moderators. Ask us questions. Let us walk you guys through what is the most opportunistic environment that I've ever seen. And who knows, maybe you end up catching the record-breaking 21st triple-digit gain trade that we're going to be calling out and we're going to be alerting here this month. So again, go to ttgthree.com. Enter your name, email, phone number, click yes, I want this, fill out the form, and then get your butts on in chat and download our mobile app. So for those of you that have full-time jobs, 82% of our members have full-time jobs. The others are full-time traders and or retired. All right, so the people that do have full-time jobs, they use our mobile app. You can also use the mobile app as a trial member, and that way you can be connected with us and get real-time push notifications when our professional traders enter and exit positions. This way you can follow along with everything that we're doing during the day. So do it now. Go to ttgthree.com. Enter your name, email, phone number, click yes, I want this, fill out the form, sign up, $3, one-time payment, and you guys are good to go. And I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Let's head on over to the overall markets. Let's talk about what happened today. A nice little digestion day in the markets, a small green day for us in the markets, a little bit of a follow-on from the huge rally that we had yesterday. And this is normal. It's normal for the markets to take a little bit of a breather, but I'm telling you guys this now. I said it to you I did a live stream yesterday. And I was telling you guys that I believe that you're going to see a very tradable pullback off of this level. And for those of you that are just watching this video, if you missed my live stream last night, you can go back and watch it maybe when you're done watching this video. It's right here on this YouTube channel. I gave you a very specific trade idea. Yesterday, I told you that coming into today, I'm going after Adobe, right? That's what I had said that I was going to do. Okay. That's what I was going to. I came in. I told you guys yesterday on the live stream that I'm looking for a pullback on Adobe today, that I was going to be looking to capitalize on that. And I want to show you why, right? This is where I made my money today. Okay. This is where I made my money today. This was about a 55% gain for members on the put option. I alerted members to the November 24th expiration. Okay. The November 24th expiration. The 595 was it 595 or this I forgot what I shorted the stock itself. It was either 595 or the 600. I think it was either the 600 or the 595 strike. Either way, what I basically do, guys, is I come in, I trade the equity, but I have a very large account. I trade with large size, so I'll trade the equity, right? So I shorted Adobe at over $602, 602.88 is where I got short Adobe today. Stock went all the way down to 591. Okay. Now, when I trade an equity, I will alert for members an option contract to follow me on. So if you want to follow me on the trade, but you don't have the capital to actually short a $600 stock, not a problem. Okay. I did alert. Yeah, actually I have it. Yeah, it was the $600 put. Okay. So what I did was I alerted the November 24th expiration, $600 strike put option. At the time of that alert, the option was around $9. It ended up going to 14. That's good for about 55% for the members inside True Trading Group. Now, I still do have a piece of this position. I'm still in about 25% of this position after taking bulk profit off the table. But I told you yesterday on my live stream that I was going to be shorting Adobe, and I gave you my reasons why. Okay. I know I said to you guys, go back and watch the live stream. I did you the solid, actually. My Joe, who's actually behind the scenes right now, actually grabbed the video clip for me, and I have it for you. It's less than a minute long. I'll play it for you. This is a video clip from last night's live stream when I told you that what I was expecting from Adobe today, where I'm getting short, what I'm expecting, where I think the price of the stock goes, to let everybody know the day before. I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I don't tell you what happened today. I tell you what I think is going to happen tomorrow. So let's go ahead and quickly play that clip from last night. Another stock I'm looking at here is actually Adobe. I'm looking for Adobe to actually close the gap back to 590. Looking for Adobe back to 590. Why am I looking for Adobe back to 590? Why is this line drawn on my screen around 608? Well, if you go all the way back here to the very end of 2021, you had a huge support level, a very strong double bottom right there around 608, 607. Okay, so that's a level of resistance. Today, Adobe pushed up into this area, put a tail through it, and was unable to close above it. If Adobe is underneath this level by the time the SPY gets to 452, I'm looking for Adobe to pull itself back in and close this gap and give you these nice two candles to the downside to get back to 490 and close and fill that gap. So that's another name that I'm looking at for the pullback off of that level. So that's from last night's live stream. Okay, that's yesterday's live stream. I told everybody I'm looking for the pullback short for Adobe. Now look, you just saw the candles that I drew for you on last night's live stream. Now go ahead and take a look at that pretty little candle that you see right there, that red candle. Is that not the exact candle that I drew for you guys last night? Yes, as a matter of fact, It most certainly is. And we were able to capitalize on that beautifully. I'll show you the resistance level that I was seeing. This is a little bit of a topping tail pattern, right? And that look you go all the way back, and I'll zoom it in for you. You go all the way back to the end of 2021, and you see a big double bottom right here. Beautiful support level there for Adobe at the end of 2021. That's why I was looking for this level to be resistance, and we pushed up to it yesterday. We put in that little topping tail, and that's why I said today, let's get short and let's look to fill the gap to 590. So there, let's draw the line across that gap fill right around that 590 level. You heard me say it, that was going to be my target. Now let's move into a 3-minute chart and let's see what the stock actually had done today. Now here we go. We'll pull it over. We opened up, started to top out and find resistance up here around the prior day's close. And once we put in this little rejection candle right here, right there is where I went ahead and I took my fill. 602.88 right there. That is my fill. That's when I got short. And that's why I had mentioned to members, if you want to follow me, the November 24th, $600 strike put, that was at $9 at the time. And then the stock just kind of rolled, and the stock just rolled right out of bed, right? Just rolled right out of bed. And we were just taking profits all along the way. Beautifully executed and beautifully done. My first day profit came off the table right here. And then I took the bulk of my position. The bulk of my position came off the table actually in here, and you've got more follow through to the downside actually, guys, as you get down into this 592. This is when I was telling members first, guys, listen, take profits off the table, and that's how we were able to capitalize on a 55% gain. Now I'm still short a piece of this position. Okay, I'm still short a piece of this position. I'll tell you guys what. All right, I'm still short about 25% of my original size. If this stock gets back above 602, then I'm going to cover the rest of this position. I'll take my final profit off the table, and then we're going to call it. But I'm still holding on to a piece to see if Adobe can get a little bit more downside. We just barely missed filling that gap completely. So I am looking to see if we can get just a little bit more downside here from Adobe. What I'll do is I'll break the rest of my position up into 2 different pieces, and I'll drop half. I'll break up the 25% that I have. I'll break it in half, and I'll take one profit, and then I'll take a second, and then a second, which will be then the final, is going to be my game plan there for Adobe. But beautifully done, guys. Very nice. Okay, you got the breakdown. You got the retest of the prior low. What I want to point out to you is prior initial morning lows, and this is all stuff that you'll learn as a member of True Trading Group. It's very straightforward, right? You'll learn all of this as a member of True Trading Group. Real professional technical analysis, same stuff I learned working at the fund in New York. Beautiful initial morning low, double bottom. It broke, increase in volume on the break. Then the retest of that low acting as resistance confirms the downtrend. And once you got that rejection right here, that confirms that you should be getting follow through to the downside, which is exactly what we got. That's how we ripped the 55% gain. Now, the 11/24 expiration strike went for 50 to 55% depending on entry. Some members did trade this Friday's expiration. Those that traded this Friday's expiration did get a 100% gain. However, to be fair, I did not alert this Friday's expiration because of the time decay on the option. I went out and told members, look for the 11/24 because I knew I was maybe going to be holding this position. And if you hold positions with options, the closer you get to your expiration date, the faster the time decay accelerates towards zero, and the more you're going to lose premium on that option. And then the more risk you end up taking holding that position, the closer you get to the expiration. So those of you that are experienced option traders, you guys understand that already. For those of you that are new, if that's over your head, don't worry about it. I'll teach you guys all that stuff as a member of True Trading Group. Honestly, you'll learn it just as a trial member of True Trading Group, just from being with the moderators and myself and the other members throughout the course of the day. I'm telling you, you're going to learn more in the next 7 days as a member. Hell, you might even be making more money in the next 7 days with the way that the moderators and I have been trading, that you guys are going to be more than happy, more than willing and wanting, begging to become part of the team full-time, we'd love to have you. But before you think about even doing a membership, the True Trading Group, just do the trial. Go to ttgthree.com. It's $3, guys. The best damn $3 you ever spent in your life. Check us out. Then you be the judge. If you do end up joining, send me a message in chat. Say, hey, Mike, I watched your video. I joined the trial. I'm here. Just wanted to say what's up. I love to hear from you. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate. Ask me questions. The moderators and I are with you for the whole day. We're not gone after 1 or 2 hours, then you're just left to fend for yourself. We are there literally from pre-market all the way to the close. This is our job. This is what we do. We are there for the entire day. We're not gone after an hour or two. All right. So don't hesitate. ttgthree.com. Join that trial. Again, it's a one-time payment. There's no automatic renewal or upgrade or anything like that. It's a one-time payment of $3. That's it. All right. You also had some important earnings come out today. Right. You also had some important earnings come out today, and I want to talk about both of them because they both got whacked. All right. CSCO down 11%. On the back of their earnings. So I want to talk to you guys about CSCO's earnings. You got earnings per share was a beat, $1.11 versus $1.03 estimates. Sales also a slight beat, $14.67 billion against $14.62 billion, but they cut their fiscal year 24 guidance from 57 to 58.2 billion. They brought it all the way down to 53.8 to 55 billion. So they're short by about $3 to $4 billion on their full year fiscal year 24 revenue guidance. They also cut their earnings per share outlook pretty decently as well. Initially, it was expected 401 to 408 a share. They have pulled it down to 387 to 393 a share. So CSCO is saying, and they cite, they saw a slowdown of new product orders. Estimates there are 1 to 2 quarters of shipped product orders that are still waiting to be implemented by its customers. They expect next quarter 12.6 to 12.8 billion against 14.19 billion expectations. And they're expecting adjusted earnings per share of 82 to 84 cents. That's against 99 cents expectations. So the earnings were good for CSCO, but the guidance was poor. They're reducing fiscal year, full year numbers, sales, revenue, and earnings per share. And they also dropped next quarter's revenue and earnings per share. And that's why that stock taking an 11% hit after earnings. You can see just a nasty candle on the daily chart, just a complete breakdown, getting down into a huge support level there in the mid 40s. So you'll see if there's maybe a tradable bounce off the mid 40s. As you guys can see, this beautiful level that I've drawn out for here. Doesn't take an experienced chartist to see that level. It's not a coincidence that the stock held that level after the earnings print. All right. So you'll see if there's maybe a level there for CSCO. The other big one today was Palo Alto, another stock down pretty big, 7.5%, which honestly is not as bad as it was. This thing was down like 13% at one point, but also got down to a huge support level, and then the buying pressure stepped in. It's not a coincidence that the stock stopped here at 225 because there's support right there in the mid 220s, their support in the mid 220s. And then prior to that, there was resistance, which was a gap entry point. All of this stuff that I'm showing you right now, guys, if you don't see this or if you don't understand what I'm saying or you're not able to identify these levels, don't worry about it. I'm telling you, you'll learn all this stuff when you guys become part of your training group. But again, not a coincidence that the stock bounced off of these mid 220s because that has been a level of support. So let me give you the numbers actually for Palo Alto for their earnings. I gave you CSCO, Palo Alto, here you go. $1.38 earnings per share. That's a beat against $1.16 expectations. Sales were also a slight beat, 1.88 billion against 1.84 billion expectation. Here's where we get the guidance. They see next quarter earnings per share, $1.29 to $1.31. That's against $1.25 estimates. They see total revenue of 1.955 billion to 1.985 billion. That's against a 1.97 billion expectation. They see full year earnings per share, 540 to 553 against 533 estimates. And they see total revenue, 8.15 billion to 8.2 billion. That's against 8.18 billion expectations. As I look at these numbers, I don't think the stock deserved to be down 12 to 13%. These are not bad earnings. You've got beats on the actual earnings. And for all intents and purposes, Palo Alto is kind of giving you ranges for their numbers. They're not giving you an exact guidance number like, hey, we expect this much in sales. They gave you a range, and that range is big enough to where the analyst expectations fall within that range. I don't think listen, some are on the lower end of the range, some have a little bit more wiggle room on it, but I don't think the stock deserved to be down 12, 13% on the back of that. Those earnings were not terrible. It dropped down into a key support level. I love Palo Alto. It is my largest cybersecurity name in my long-term portfolio. The two names that I have in my long-term portfolio that are my largest cybersecurity names are Palo Alto and also CrowdStrike. All right, CrowdStrike is another one. CrowdStrike also trading to the downside on the back of Palo Alto's earnings. Now, I honestly, I think this is more just profit taking from Palo Alto and CrowdStrike, because if you're seeing you're coming in line with expectations, you got to realize Palo Alto is up huge this year, and you were double topping right at all-time highs. And I feel like it's just more of a profit taking type of scenario. I still like this consolidation that's been happening here. You guys can see we have this very large consolidation. This is a nice little channel. I think that consolidation is going to remain to be the case. And if you do not own this stock in your long-term portfolio, but you would like to, and you're looking for cybersecurity exposure, I think that Palo Alto is a wonderful place to do it. There's a couple different price points that I would really hone in and focus on. 220 to 225 to the mid 220s. That's a great spot to nibble. And then the spot to take a much larger bite, if you get there, in my opinion, is down around closer to 200. 200 used to be this resistance level that you guys see right here. And then that became a nice, beautiful reversal support level there in August. I think that if you see Palo Alto back into this range at any point in the first half of next year, as I expect a little bit of a pullback, I think that's a great place to start looking for Palo Alto for longs to add in the long-term portfolio. Fast forward a few years down the road, I believe the stock's over $300 a share. So it is a company that is in my long-term portfolio, as is CrowdStrike. Okay, so want to just go over those with you guys. Those are the earnings movers of the day. Adobe was the trade of the day for me. The 99% gain for our other moderator is NVIDIA. Actually still has one open contract. Actually, no, sorry. I don't know how many. I think she has a runner left. I think it's just one contract left, which is a runner. So when our moderators say, hey guys, we're leaving a runner, that means it's one last small piece of the position. I believe it's one contract for this moderator. But put options from NVIDIA enter those positions yesterday. That's a swing trade. And then exiting today off of the double top that you guys can see here, all-time highs. And then here you also see resistance there. And you just got a little pullback off the all-time highs. The stock was green like 10 days in a row. It's the biggest win streak the stock's had since 2007. Or I'm sorry, not 2007, the last 7 years. So you got to go back 7 years to find the last time that NVIDIA went up 10 days in a row. So it was due for a pullback, and you got that pullback today off of the all-time high. A 99% gain for members that bought the option yesterday, and then we're taking profits today. As you guys can see, I'll go to a 3-minute chart. Let me delete this just to clean it up for you. You can see that this is a name that really got hit today. You can see right off the opening bell, dropped, consolidate, and then follow through to the downside. And that's good for 99% gain on the position that was entered yesterday and then exited today. But there is still a live position, a runner still open on NVIDIA. And then I'm still short a piece of Adobe. I'm looking for a pullback, guys, in the overall markets. If we push up a little bit further, I just don't think we get through 453. So this line you see on my screen, I think that, any move into that area, I think is going to be met with a little bit of profit taking and a little bit of pullback. And that's the way that we have been positioning ourselves here in True Trading Group starting today. We've been on the long side of the trade for the last couple of weeks. And to now over today, and then probably into tomorrow, we'll start to position getting ready for a little bit of a pullback. All right. So you guys want to trade it with us, take advantage of that trial, ttgthree.com, name, email, phone number, click yes, I want this, get your butts in chat. It was the best damn $3 you ever spent in your life. I guarantee it. You come in chat, say what's up, make sure you let me know that you guys saw the video and you're joining. I'll make sure that the whole group gives you an official TTG welcome for your time with us. All right. Let's see if we can get that. We can break the triple digit gain record. We're certainly on pace for it. I feel good about it. Who knows? Maybe it happens tomorrow. I'll see you guys all in chat. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Turn on your notifications. You'll never want to miss these videos. Dropping golden nuggets and giving you guys trade ideas on a regular. I'll see you guys all in chat. Take care.